Hey, peace family, what's going on? It's Cornez with Too Smart to Be Broke. Thank you for coming to the channel today. And look, I'm gonna talk about today is what you need to be doing with that stimulus money. Let's get it.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. Where's the money?
All right, peace family. If you don't know who I am, your first time here, I talk a lot about entrepreneurship, making money online, and business credit. So if you're interested in that, please share, like, and subscribe. And let me cut to the chase. Boom. I am no guru. I ain't nobody's mentor. I'm a brother out there like you trying to figure some things out, trying to, make sure my bills are paid, so on and so forth. So when I come across information, I'm sharing it with you. The reason being, I'm on this channel is not to be anybody's guru or nothing like that. What it is for is I'm sharing information with you I felt like I should have learned when I was 12, and I'm 30 years old, and I'm just not learning some of this information. So it's mind-boggling how you have to unlearn to relearn and put yourself in the proper mindset to go out here and get it, because it's the way this matrix was set up for us. So anyway, let me reel it back in. If you living over here where I'm at on this land mass, that we want to call the Americas, but specifically in this created fictitious entity known as the United States. So look, it was built off commerce. This system built off commerce. So even looking back to like a slave aspect, from an individual standpoint, they ain't never really care about you. They just, how much is your labor worth? What am I going to get out of you? I don't care about you personally, more, but how much work can you output? What is it going to bring me in return? Now, yes, things are different, but what if you replace the word slave with employee? They just really care about what your labor is worth. That's what this system is built off of. Like, how much is your labor worth? Now, with that being said, of course, we can be thankful to be over here. It's not all bad. I don't never want you to think that, but understand that just because you get something that appears to be benefits and privileges, that you get caught up in this cycle. And then what happens, like right now, shout out to all the essential workers, the nurses and everything. But if you getting this stimulus money and you like, man, maybe you've been busting your behind, you ain't stopped working, maybe you've been working overtime and you ready to travel, you ready to buy your clothes, you ready to go, interact with people, because that's a whole nother conversation. But you ready to interact with people, So if it were me, I get the stimulus money, I'm investing in myself. I'm gonna take the time to maybe educate, read as much as I can, or go online, take some courses, not necessarily go to university or something, but I'm saying I would invest in myself. Look, like, figure out other ways to make money, figure out other ways to sustain yourself. Like, what happens when even we operate in fiat currency, which may be going away soon, who knows? Now we operating from a standpoint where everything is ones and zeros inside of the matrix. So it's like, okay, what happens if that gets shut down? What happens to your funds then? So I'm not gonna sit there and be like, just go out and buy gold and silver. I don't think that's a bad idea. It's a very great idea, but you need to be providing from yourself for us, like, start learning how to grow your own food again. Okay, invest in that food service. All right, if you're a farm, they got all types of programs for farm, but you're a farm and you're providing food, then you know that you can grow your own food, right? And that's sustainable. What happens when you do that and you become an actual business or a nonprofit or something like that, and you have a certain cause or mission, with doing that, what happens then? Or just like creating data and content. I'm on YouTube. I'm not saying that, I'm here to help you all as well, because I wish somebody would have shared me a lot of this information. On the same token, I want to operate and get a return, an exchange on my energy as well. So yes, I want to receive some currency, from doing what I do, but that's just how it is in this nature, in this matrix. So yeah, not only am I from a standpoint of receiving currency and doing business from a commerce standpoint, but I'm here to be helpful. So education. So what does that mean? I create content and data on YouTube in a specific niche, and I attract a certain audience, and that audience, they can run off with the information. Some of them want to consult with me. Some of them may do business with me down the line or something like that. But all in all, it's just putting the information out here for you to learn, grow, and we can share and learn and work together. But you might want to create content and data around, I don't care what it is. Look at what's going on right now. Don't use the words and stuff that get triggered. But there's a way to tap into this matrix, and you see what other people are doing. There people are selling you left and right, or you're tuned in, you're entertained by something. I don't care if it's clipping toenails. I don't care if it's gardening. I don't care if it's riding around in a specific car. I don't care if it's like people have viral channels of eating. That's it, or whatever it is. So these things can be monetized. And not just with YouTube, but other platforms. All I'm saying is invest your time, learn a skill set, do something new, learn another language, learn how to trade, learn about stocks, learn something, or start a service-based business. What do people need right now? Okay, start you a service-based business that's gonna last for a lifetime. Now, I heard this before, and it's even crazier now. One of my mentors was like, he said something about, yeah, fam. He's like, start a business with toilet paper. Don't nobody have to know it's your business, but everybody need toilet paper. And look at the situation we in now. So if I would have had the mindset to really take his advice and look into it and do it, then who knows? Could have been probably a millionaire or something, but whatever. So really, I ain't really got no definitive things for you to exactly go do with the stimulus money. But what I would like for you to do, and I'm not a tax attorney, I'm not a CPA, I'm not even a mentor, I'm not none of this. I would invest it. People talking about saving it. Invest it in something you're going to get a return on. Your education. Invest it in starting a business. And if you don't know what type of business to start a service-based business that's going to actually help people out. So 2 things is popping right now. Oh, service business is always popping. People, if people walk around with lawnmowers, let me tell you something. You can go get a lawnmower for probably about $40, $50 or something like that. Get you a little gas can, right? You start you a hustle for $70, $80, all right? $100 or less. And yeah, you won't have to be humping it, knocking doors, and going around the neighborhoods, but that's a legit business. You make your money back if your hustle right the first day. You see what I'm saying? So don't think that a service-based business is out. But all I'm saying is, creating content and data is a big old thing to be doing, as I'm doing in any lane or niche, or learn you a skill or service. And if you're an employee, you probably have a skill, you call it experience, but you probably got you a skill set that you can take and form a business and monetize it. Now is the time to stop playing. You need to be in tune with yourself spiritually. Whatever your spiritual practices are, you need to hone in on that. Whatever your eating habits are, you need to hone in on that. You need to drink enough water throughout the day, get you a little exercise. Don't be afraid to go outside and get that sunlight. All of these things matter, okay? Your mindset, the frequency in which that you looking at things and that you entertain with is vital right now, okay? I don't like to get caught up in fear, but I do like to be aware. But I will say this, the conscious collective is real, okay? All right? So not to get too far off on some different stuff, I'm just giving you some real insight. The time is now to better yourself. The time is now to start a business. The time is now to start a hustle. The time is now to start getting in tune spiritually. The time is now to start getting back into nature. And the time is now to start growing your own food. The time is now. Start a service-based business. Start an online business, okay? There's millions of people online. You're here looking at me. YouTube pays me every month. It's not that much, but I guarantee you, if you're not in a position to where you're having revenue online and making money while you sleep, then you sleep. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I hope this helped you, and I'll have a more step-by-step guide and list of stuff to come up. But keep in mind, family, the Matrix it's crazy right now. The credit game is changing. The business credit game is changing. But if you had a business, man, please make sure to go check out my business credit step-by-step video, okay? And if you do have a business and you looking to kind of build business credit, make sure you monitor your credit with NAV. That's who I use. I'm an affiliate of them. There's a link below for that. And on the personal credit tip, the game is changing, people. I can't stress this enough. It's changing. So I'm getting more and more consultations since everything been going on. And I just want to I'm an honest brother. I'm very transparent with you all. I'm not trying to pull one over you. I do not know everything. But all I'm here is to plant a seed of information that can help you be the best version of yourself. Because that's all the mission. That's the mission that I'm on, to be the best version of myself. So anyway, you're too smart to be broke. And I hope this helps somebody. Peace. Invest in yourself, man.
I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke. I'm too smart to be broke.
Where's the